Good morning from the Flying Can Ranch at Cedar Creek, Lake, Texas. I'm going to rob a little vacation time this week moving forward. So I got a lot of exciting things I want to share with you all. Actually, I wanted to make some videos last weekend, but we got a lot of rain, and we needed the rain because the lake out here is like low, really low. So it's starting to lift up. We had a really hot summer, so I think we're going to be doing better. Kind of cloudy, but very nice out. Touch on the muggy side, but I'm going to try to push some stuff out today. Her and I are definitely going to get out and do some riding today because it's going to get up to like 74. We're going to take advantage of it. So, moving right along. What do I have today? I have a very unusual thing came my way. It's I think this is pronounced Slavia, model 618. It's a very, very short, sort of a youth type rifle, and I read a good article, gave me a lot of details about it. So these are made in Czechoslovakia, and I believe they came around about 1950s, and the ending date was around the 1970s. So it is a .177 caliber. From what I've read, it has about 12 pounds of cocking effort, and it has about a 3.5 pound trigger pull. That's just stuff I learned from a very interesting article. Depending on the condition or seals, because these do have leather seals inside and up here on the barrel. This guy, I don't have a chrono, I can't test mine, but he was getting about 429 to 440 feet per second on his. Now I think he flipped the barrel seal over to give it a better seal, and he claimed he dumped some oil down the barrel and let it soak down into the cylinder to sort of get the leather seal inside working much better. So that's a little tip for you if you end up with one of these. The overall length is about 35.14 inches. The barrel length is about 13 3/4, and I'm guessing it weighs right around 6 pounds. Now, they also made this in a model 622, and that was a 22 caliber version. We'll flip it around. So very basic down the line. No fiber optics. You do have elevation. You do not have windage. And on further study, if you were to look at the end of the barrel, now mine's kind of got a peened in blade type sight, and this one has a little bit thicker barrel. So I tend to believe that this might have been around a 50s, 60s edition, whereas the newer ones, the barrel was maybe a little thinner and it had a post type sight. So another little piece of information for you. This does put out about what he said, 6.91 foot-pounds. And I've kind of eyeballed these here and there. And I don't know what was going on the back here. It looks like is dovetailed, but I'm not really sure how well you can mount a scope to that little bit of area that would be what I would call even functional. So it's just that little bit of area that's dovetailed rather than down the length. And I've shot it. And when I test it, I'm probably going to test a little closer range because he was given different speeds using some lightweight, what was it running, an RWS? Yeah, a little RWS 7-grain wad cutters. And he was coming up with 3 something and something, and then he soaked the barrel down for a few days, and that really picked up his FPS quite a bit. So, but it's an older rifle. It's a little bit of checkering here to grip it up against your shoulder. As you can tell, it's got some wear on the stock, and I've tightened these up. I'm going to butter them up later. But it's just a fun gun to shoot. I believe I already had this cocked. You can see here where it's kind of battered, this letter seal. I might flip mine too and see what happens. Or even possibly make a new one and put it in there. But it's just fun. I had some fun trying with it. I was able to hit with it anyway. And actually I was able to hit it a little bit further than I thought I could. But we'll probably test it at about 30 feet off on the shooting view. But if you're a collector and you want to grab onto one, these are running about 75 to 100 on the market. I don't remember exactly what I bid on this one at, but it is an all metal trigger guard. It is an all metal trigger. Like I said, very, very basic, nothing fancy about it. No checkering here. There's a little area here that you can get your fingers into. But, and you know, if you see it, you know, it kind of looks like a youth rifle to me. Very small, very light. Good thing to have in your collection. Get one that actually works good. More power to you. But I wanted to share that with you because I just thought it was unusual, something different. It's from Czechoslovakia. I don't have anything from Czechoslovakia. I got it from Spain, Turkey, China, you know, here, there, and yon. I think I was trying to get one that was actually made in Australia, but it went a little high for my blood, or that I wanted to give at the time. So I just want to get that out to you today. We'll put together a shooting video, see what it does, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you watching, and that's how we do it at the Flying Can Ranch. See you in a few.